W. Smith here, right? And listening to Lex's last video that he did, some things came to mind that I had questions that he actually answered and gave clarification to. So it was this video right here where he talked about the fake races created, right? And I want to take you to some things that I had already had listened to in the past, but I couldn't get a grasp over. Couldn't figure out what was going on. You know, it brought up questions. Is there some type of relationship between the Muslims, Brotherhood, and some type of uh, Asian pack? You know, is there some type of pack that comes out of there that keeps them protected? Like, why is all of the world's turmoil aimed towards Europe and, you know, North America and the Middle East? You know, but a while back I was listening to this guy here. His name is John Todd. This is back when I didn't know who we were, and all I was into chasing was the Freemasons, the Skull and Bones, you know, the Rockefellers and the Oddfellows and stuff like that. And I want you to hear real quick how I get, you know, how I come about this method to my madness, if it will play. Um, what I want to point out is that this guy here, he points
I've always
out.
had the dream, my whole life.
Hold on. He points out, right, that the way to chasing down the the occult societies is by reading novels. That's where they hide all their teachings. That's where they put all their works, because they don't want people apparently to just pick up any book and go through it and know what they teach. Even as a child, you have to read novels by, you know. But I want you to hear from him, not me here. Hold on, let me see. Now this video, I don't want to make it about the Illuminati. I'm just showing you.
Now, most people do not understand the Illuminati. How many people here have ever done any study on the Illuminati before they've heard of me? Okay. How many have done some since they've heard my tapes? A couple, okay. Boy, are the rest of you in for a surprise tonight. I don't want people to listen to me and walk out of here and just accept the things I have. I kind of like it when people go out here and say, boy, he's nuts. Because they'll go and they'll try and research to prove that I'm wrong. And the more they research, the more they start believing me. It is impossible to research history and to research the conspiracy and to research the Illuminati without coming away a solid believer. As the brother who prepared these, Brother Tom Berry, said, he went through almost 2,000 books for 20 sheets of notebook paper filled with notes. That's how well it was hidden. How many people have a set of encyclopedias at home, a good set? So home tonight, look up the word Illuminati. In some of the encyclopedias, you will find that it existed but does not exist now. And in other encyclopedias, you will find that it existed and still exists now. But they don't tell you anything about it. Before we go into it, I want to give you a reading list, okay? Now, I want to explain a book before I give its title, and I want you to choose carefully as to whether you want it or not. I don't want you later getting mad at me because I recommended it. It is not a Christian book. It is not a political book. It is an Illuminatus book. The book was ordered, written, and produced by Philip Rothschild, the leader of the Illuminati in this day and age. It was ordered, written by a woman named Anne Rand, and she was at that time one of Philip Rothschild's mistresses. It was written some 12 years ago. She was already a well-known author, and her books sell nationwide. Mostly people who read them are communists. And she wrote this book. It was supposed to be a novel. It's 1,100 pages, so if you don't...
You see, that's what I'm talking about. He's going to explain that the occult writings are in novels, such as Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Beowulf, C.S. Lewis, and stuff like that.
Like to read, don't buy it. And it was written as a novel, supposedly, but it is a code book. And within the book is a step-by-step plan to take over the whole world by taking over the United States. Now, I'm going to say many things tonight that a lot of people will try and go out of here and say that I'm anti-American. No, I'm extremely pro-American. I couldn't be that till I became a Christian. But I'm extremely pro-American, I am just anti-government that exists within America today, because it is not the government of the people any longer, and I'm pro-people government. That's a term misused by communists a lot. I'm sorry if you're upset that I use, but that's exactly what it says in the Constitution. Oh, this is what I've been waiting on. I'm glad he brings it. I know what's in it. Wouldn't be the first time. Now, the power of the Illuminati, and I'll give an explanation. The Illuminati is as following. Okay, first, most people have found the Illuminati in things that have crossed their path. People have found it in the occult, and mistakenly they have said, aha, the Illuminati is the occult. Then they have found it in the Masons, and they said, aha, the Illuminati is the Masons. Then they have found it in politics. They said, oh, it's politics. So they found it in the international banking system, or they found it in Zionism. So they list it as just being that. Actually, it is all these things, and much more. They have found it in the Mormon religion. That's because the leaders of the Mormon religion are high echelons in the Illuminati. They have found it in the John Birch Society. That's because the man who leads the John Birch Society is both a high-degree Mason and a Mormon. But it is all these things, and its power is finance. If you would take its finance away, which is impossible. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you the name of the book, and I just realized that. I started out. I'm getting ahead of myself. The book is called Atlas Shrugged. Oh, Atlas, you know, Atlas supposed to hold up the world, shrugged, like you shrug your shoulders. Atlas Shrugged. Now, this is the warning that goes with it. I'll be talking about occult books tonight and how demons are in occult books and in their music and so on. This isn't so with this book. They didn't place a spell on this book because they did not want people to buy this book other than those told to buy it within the occult and within the Illuminati. They're extremely mad because just this year alone they sold several million of them, mostly to Christians, and they don't like that. In fact, they...
All right, I'm gonna get one more video where he states that this is what they were taught, all along. Hold on, let me see if I can. Come on. Sorry about this. Apparently my computer does not want to cooperate. And this is the other one I wanted to share. Come on. Why did it do that? I'm sorry about this. Where was the other one? Ah, here it is. Come on now. I go back to about 14 minutes in. Real quick reference from him. Talked about as a child.
You sell these things to the Pentagon?
I don't want to hear commercials. I can't stand movies.
Gone. Pretty sick, huh?
Yeah. There we go. I'm looking for 14 minutes in. Hope everyone's doing well today, Friday. Oh, so check this out. I found out that they're going to be opening satanic temples around elementary schools here soon.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important email to a colleague.
Let's not. Here we go. Come on, no more commercials.
You have known nothing but Christianity. Many of you have came out of the world or are Christians, and many of you are still in the world, which I hope you'll get out of today after hearing this. But I was born into a witchcraft family, and as I was telling some of the teenagers, different places, when the kids were coming to Sunday school and memorizing memory verses, I was memorizing the witches' chant. When they were reading stories of Moses and Joseph and so on, and the disciples and the Gospels,
Great white brother. You see that?
I was reading J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis.
See?
When they were
They were supposed to be reading, you know, the books of the Bible, the Apocrypha and so on and so forth, the Dead Sea Scrolls. They were teaching them, you know, what's in the what's in C.S. Lewis's hidden writings. So I just want to show you that's my method to my madness is when I go into the novels, there's stuff that's written in there that I take out of there and I start looking into. So let me see. I'm going to split this up into 2 parts. Alright, this is just part 1. I'll get back to you with part 2.